Hi everyone, welcome to Muse at Home. Today we're going to read this story called Chickens Aren't the Only Ones. Chickens lay the eggs you buy, the eggs you boil or fry, or dye, or leave alone so you can see what grows inside naturally. Chickens aren't the only ones. Every bird, wild or tame, does the same. The ostrich lays the largest. The hummingbird lays the smallest. Can you see it? It's really little. Chickens aren't the only ones. Snakes lay eggs, and lizards too, and crocodiles and turtles do. And dinosaurs, who are extinct, but they were reptiles too. Frogs and toads and salamanders lay eggs, and when they hatch, they're tadpoles who grow legs and climb up on a lily pad just like their mom and dad. See here the frog eggs? There's the tadpole as it changes to an adult. They don't have claws or scaly skins. They're called amphibians. Fish lay eggs that float up to the surface or sink to the bottom of the ocean floor. The mother seahorse lays her eggs in the father's pouch. He keeps them there until they hatch, and then he's through. I think that's nice of him, don't you? These father fish, too, are helping by guarding their eggs that are up in this foamy mass. You see it? And they won't leave until they're sure that all the eggs have hatched. These don't look like eggs to me, but they were laid in the sea. This one by a shark, and this one by a ray. We call it a mermaid's purse, so they say. I have a shark egg. This is a shark's egg here that we have at my house. The octopus is said to shed, ready, 100,000 eggs, and then hang them up on strings attached to rocks. These are all the octopus's eggs. The moon snail's eggs are mixed with sand to form this collar-looking band. Spiders wrap their eggs in sacks. And snails, you know, are very slow, but they lay eggs that hatch and grow, and so do insects, who have 6 legs and 3 body parts, lay many different kinds of eggs. This one will hatch into a caterpillar who will grow and grow and grow and climb up on a stem and then change into this, which is a chrysalis, and change again one summer morn, and that's how a butterfly is born. Animals with hair or fur who nurse their young and don't lay eggs are known as mammals. Except these two are exceptions, and they both live in Australia. This is a spiny anteater. He lays eggs, or she lays eggs, and this is a platypus, and that's going to lay eggs. Chickens aren't the only ones. Everyone, there's no more to discuss. Everyone who lays an egg is oviparous. Animals who don't lay eggs have babies born alive and well, but that's another tale to tell. The end. Okay, here's a really fun experiment you can try with an egg. You just need a jar or a glass of some kind, and you need some vinegar. Okay, the shell, this is a real egg. The shell on it is very hard, but we're going to do an experiment that will turn the shell into rubber. So all you have to do is very carefully put your egg inside your jar or your cup or your container, and then cover it completely with vinegar and leave it overnight, and then we'll see what happens next. Thanks. Hi friends, I'm back with the result of the egg. That's been soaking in vinegar. I took it out of the vinegar, and you'll notice this is what it looked like when it started. This is what it looks like now. The shell has been dissolved off by the vinegar, and it's just left with a membrane that's holding the egg together. You can bounce it. You have to bounce it very carefully. Ready? Kind of bouncy and rubbery. It's kind of fun to play with. If you're going to play with it on a tray or over a sink or maybe outside. Okay, so we've turned the egg into vinegar, and now I've got one more egg experiment to try. I've got a glass of water. I'm going to put an egg into it. Watch what happens. The egg sinks right to the bottom. Okay, now I've got another glass of water. This water is different. This one has a lot of salt added to it to make it a little more dense. So watch what happens to the egg this time. Does the egg sink? No, it floats because the density of the water in the salt water and the egg are about the same. So the egg floats. So try this and see what happens. You do need a lot of salt. Okay, have fun.